What?
I said it is. Ow.
All right. I think we're live. We're going to do this real quick. Doesn't Justin go on today or something?
Later, I think.
Yeah, not too much later, I don't think. Plus, we got things to do. About time, dang. Oh, shut up. Oh, my God. Do I have sound and feed and all that other stuff? Serpium, how are you? I don't expect a lot of people in here because I just did this last minute. All right. Just a couple of things. I'm going to have to turn this way so I can see the thing as well. Of course, I can't because of the blaring light. Okay, Dan. Nathaniel.
Ooh, nice burger.
So Friday, you didn't see any TRIF or Miniature Market Weekly. That's because I was at Recon, so you'll get to see that video this week. And also, there were no videos yesterday because, I'll be honest with you, I talked to an old friend at Recon. Pierre, he's actually one of the guys that has been around the channel for quite some time. And he said I looked exhausted, and I was exhausted. I've been exhausted. And so yesterday I just decided not to do anything pretty much. Matter of fact, we went to go see, we went to the movies, didn't we? And then we went and we took the dogs out and we did some things. Yeah, we needed some time with our family. Hey, have some huge binge watching of painting with Rob today while I paint up my army. Cool. Now, last week you saw that we pretty much made it a War and Pieces week. Now, there'll be some more War and Pieces this week, but not as much as you saw last week. I'm going to be solo playing a game and reviewing a game for War and Pieces. So I'm excited about that. This week we're gonna take a look at a few things. Hey, John, Helen, Downriver Vic, Fabio. That's a cool name. You can never go wrong with the name Fabio. Mr. Figs, Nathaniel, good to see you all. So also, we're going to be doing a lot of taped videos as far as painting is concerned, because we're kind of making that turn a little bit, okay? Where I kind of show you how to do things and put base coats on things, but we're going to be talking about some things, and I'm going to show you some things how to paint certain games. We're always going to do how to paint certain games. But the thing is that we are going to actually, we've got a couple of games coming this week. We have Green Horde coming, Zombicide Green Horde, and we have the World of Schmog or something like that, which should be here midweek, so we'll probably start painting that at some point. But the main objective that I have this week, good advice from your friend, don't burn yourself out. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking maybe doing 1 or 2 videos a week, but that'll never happen. But what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you. Excuse me, hold on. That's a problem with doing stuff live. You get to sneeze live. Oh God. Oh, okay, you don't have to come here. Okay, I sneezed. You're shaking the whole table. Yes. All right. Okay.
Gabby, come.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Come on, Gabby.
I'm okay. Oh God. Yeah. I got in a game and I actually talked. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna play it solo and then I'm gonna play it against Justin. It really depends on how Justin feels. He hasn't been feeling well last week, so we got to see what his schedule is. Ew. You think it's funny, but it's not.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. Jason, you are so funny. You're probably one of the more funny guys on this channel. Thank you, Helen. At least Helen said bless you. Look at Jason Miller. Jeez. You know, you always have people unsubscribe from the channel. I was always hoping that it'd be him, but he just kind of he's kind of like a weed. He's rooted in. It's either lick you or slurp the water. Yeah, it's one of the two, Tim. That's the way they are. Okay, I'll take the glasses off. You want to get me the big glasses? You know, the big, huge ones? How am I supposed to see the... I can't read the thing over there now.
Well, you should be prepared.
I am prepared.
Not wear the stupid ones.
These are fine.
Okay, whatever.
I look ridiculous. It's... You give me the will to go on and keep on doing, you know, and taping and putting my face on camera. Thank you. You look ridiculous.
Well,
From the person that's supposed to care about you the most. You know?
That's why I'm honest
You know
enough
something?
to tell you.
You know something, honey? You really look ridiculous.
I'm honest enough to tell you.
Yeah, you're honest. Yes, the Harry Carey. Oh, the hell with those things. So this week we're going to be doing Armageddon War. I'm going to show you how to fix some of the models, because a lot of the stuff that we showed you is how to get it to a certain thing. So I'm going to teach you how to paint yellows, and I have a perfect example because it is from Armageddon War. So we're going to be painting. We got all the base colors on this guy. So now, hold on here. I got to move this closer because it's not showing up, or is it? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. Hold on. Maybe if we just zoom it in quicker. There we go. All right, there we go. So as you can see, we got base on here, and as you can see, we have a yellow shirt. So how do we get that? You see how ridiculous it looks right now? And you see the black straps, how ridiculous they look? We're going to be working on that. It's not that they're ridiculous. It's how do we bring those out and give that 3D feel to it? The other thing we're going to do is I've spent a lot of time over the last 2 years, and I've really thought about this for quite some time. Well, good morning, Jerry. How are you? Team Queen. I'm Team Queen. Jason, oh, you're ridiculous.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, thank you. The other thing that we're working on is Gorka Morka. Now, if anybody remembers that old game, where I'm trying to get some games that Justin and I can play, and you know, not make it all war games, but we're thinking of doing some 40K battles and some Age of Sigmar battles, some, you know, of course, some cooperative stuff when Mimi's around and stuff like that. Oh God, why would you zoom that close on your face? What? Now, the reason we went to blue and green is because I'm going to show you how to, I mean, the blue and yellow is I'm going to show you how that works together, because there is a way to do it. And it does work. Now, we have a basic painting for this truck here. Now, as you can see, we just have the base stuff on here. So how do we bring this out, and how do we emphasize some of these really strong colors, and how do we make adjustments? Because I know plenty of you have things like this. So it's going to be a week about how to repair things, how to take things to the next level. This is fine to put on the table and play with, but can we do more with it? Absolutely. And I'm going to show you how to do all that. So we're going to do that, especially this big guy here, which we're going to talk more about, which I'm going to teach you how to edge. I'm going to teach you how to bring the recesses so we get the, as you can see, this is just a very basic paint job. Well, how do we take it to that next level? And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to build the seam so it has that three-dimensional look, and that's what it really comes down to. You know, Terminators, which you're going to be seeing a lot as we start playing Space Hulk again. We have some wolves. They're very hard to do. So how do we get these guys to where they look a little bit more? And you know, some BattleTech stuff. You know, I'm going to show you how to how to do some camo and stuff like that. So you're going to see a lot of where we've been able to take things basic. You know, it's real easy. This is perfect for the to get to the field. Okay. All right. But how do we take it a little bit farther? How do we take these things and make them do just a little bit more and give it more of that look that you really expect from when you know, a lot of times you look in a magazine and you go, man, that looks so much cool, and you fall really for different types of figures. Well, how do you get that kind of quality or come close to it? You know, fixing these guys up. You know, these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in, so be quiet. See there, I put my face out of it. You know, how do you get these guys to where you want them to be? All right. How do you bring out that red? So reds and yellows are always very, very, very hard. So that's why I chose some of the things that you're seeing here. Let's take a look at a few more things. Let's take a look at this truck. You know, how do we build these recesses? Because there's a lot going on in the side here. How do we get that and make that come out and give you some dimension to it? How do we edge things? How do we put shadows and shade in there without darkening up that red? Because that red really is pretty nice. So how do we do that? Well, we're going to learn how to do that. And I'm going to show you guys how we go about doing that. How we create shadow. And let's get away from me. Because not only do I look ridiculous. Okay, BattleTech. +1 for BattleTech. Ooh, like that truck. Looking forward to a week. Looks like a great week. Yeah, it's going to be a fun week. A lot of this will be taped. We'll have a couple of live events here or there. But pretty much a lot of it is going to be taped. All right, let's see. Now we got done painting Dan's stuff. I got to put one more coat on, and then we're done with that. Following week, I'm trying to schedule everything out. We may take a ride back to Blood Rage, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I have to get a couple of Blood Rages done. Is that a 40K thing? Yeah, it's a 40K thing. But what the games that we're looking at Space Hulk, we're looking at Necromunda, we're looking at Shadow War, and of course we are looking very heavily at what did I say? Space Hulk? Gorka Morka. So we're trying to get our Gorka Morka stuff so we can have our Gorka Morka 500. Which is always fun. Everyone make sure to check out Rob's guild at BGG. Thank you. New Troll's been taking care of that. Rob, what is that ridiculous thing on the table? Ridiculous thing on the table. I don't know. Oh, you mean this thing? Because we're actually going to be doing things in tandem. We have two of these. If you're talking about this ridiculous thing? Is that what you're talking about? Jeez. I don't know. Whoa. Ark. That ridiculous thing is Rob. He has feelings. No, I don't. You have feelings. What are those? Alright, stay right there. Alright. Andy Jackson, how are you? Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. Like I said, I took a couple days off to see, how the channel will do without a ton of videos. And I guess we ended up losing like 9 subscribers. Guess I got to keep on going. Yeah, that is an airship for 40K. But we're going to be looking at some 40K stuff. We're also going to be painting some Simon stuff. We have Zombicide coming up, the Green Horde that we'll be painting. and playing. But you know, with Justin, he doesn't like playing cooperative games. He's more of a, okay, I want to kill everybody and win the game. So we're looking at that. War and Pieces. We're going to be doing something really, really special, and I can't wait to show you. I got it firsthand. Also, we have this week that we're going to start painting, and I want to thank Epic Games. Well, I'm going to tell you, I was going to surprise you guys with it, but we're doing Armageddon War from Mark Walker. It is a futuristic, not so much a futuristic, but it is a war game, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to be playing it solo, and I'm really looking forward to it, and it's going to be part of our War and Pieces. I would go get it, but it's over there. Of course, I'm unprepared, only because I have so much on this table. So I've been reading that yesterday. So we're going to see the review for Armageddon War, and I'm going to do a live solo playthrough, and then depending on Justin's schedule, we're going to do he versus I. What I'm also trying to do, Justin seems Justin seems totally super congestive. Yes, he is. Good morning, Larissa. How are you? Monster X, how are you? Punish Prop has the really neat technique of burnt amber oil and smearing it on a model and then wipe it. Yeah, alright. I don't... Whatever. I'm just trying to read something. Okay. Yeah, you know, whatever. We do what we do here, and that's all I care about. I don't worry about anybody else, and that's for sure. All right, so I covered all that. Yeah, so we're trying to get some of these other games so we can do going forward. I just want to have all this stuff ready to go, and battle ready. We have enough chaos and orcs, and also I'll show you how to do some Necrons. We have Big Trouble in Little China coming this week that I'm going to be reviewing. Yes, I'm getting an advanced copy. I know a lot of you are waiting for it on Kickstarter, and from the Kickstarter, and I assure you, okay, there's one thing I can tell you about Chris. Chris is above all class, and they had a lot of problems with China and some of the other things to get it over, but it is finally on its way, and it's going to be hitting all the Kickstarters, and then it'll go retail. And I'm telling you right now, I saw this game last year at Gen Con. If Chris says it's going to come out and it's going to be fantastic, it's going to be good, and I know that. I've got an advanced copy coming, and we are going to paint it, and we are actually going to play it too. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to be really looking forward to getting some of these newer things done. You're going to see some new stuff, and I bought a whole bunch of old stuff that we're going to be talking about and we'll have video from Recon. I was going through all these things I wanted to repair, and I want to get all the Terminators ready for Space Hulk, because I think we're going to do a couple of things that I had thought about. I got tons of Terminators. Space Hulk, Space Wolves, and Space Hulk. I've got tons of Terminators, but this might be fun to do a couple of different things with it. What else do we got in here? Oh yeah, I got like 100 Terminators, and we're going to be repairing a lot of things and doing a lot of different things and blah 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 blah. What do we got here? Oh, I got a couple of guys I got to finish in here. That's alright, I got enough. We got a whole bunch of guys with jetpacks, and so hold on. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So that's the plan of the future, but you're going to see the Recon footage I was surprised at how many people knew who we were. So I actually bought some stuff that we're going to be doing some older stuff. We're going to talk about some of the companies that are pretty much gone. And that's Avalanche Press. They were the first ones to really come out with some quality stuff. 2 to 5 players, blah, 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 blah. 30 minutes to many hours, which is nothing wrong. But I picked this up because it made me think of some of the newer games and how, and I bought the whole series. And I bought it just for, yeah, you got it, for War and Pieces, so we can break it down and talk about it. The Road to Berlin, it's another one. Difficulty level, not much. You know, very basic game, but fun. Beyond Normandy. Ugh. Let's just move this here. And I just want to show you some of the tokens here while we're here. And I always like old well, I am old, so basically old stuff, but what this really always reminds me of is just how people are upgrading the quality of counters. And these originally were kind of, this was, oh, of course you can't see it. All right, I'll have to do it when I talk about it. But, you know, these games were always beautiful counters. The boards were always very nice. The games were decent, but, you know, the main thing was, you know, being able to, you know, this is just one of the boards for it. And, I always love mounted boards. You know, they were kind of at the forefront back in the day. Now, what year did this come out? Just to, if I can remember what year this, 2002. So, you know, right when things were really kind of quiet, you know, they were, you know, 16 years later, now you're getting that really great quality. 2 to 5 players, that sounds different. Usually war games are just 2 players. Avalanche went under. Well, you don't see a lot from them. Let's put it that way. I'm not sure if they're even around still. When was the last time you seen an Avalanche game come out? I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm not even sure if they're under or if they're doing anything anymore. But you know, that's something I should research too. But you know, when you think of companies that put out games now, you think, you know, Multiman. They still put something out once in a while. You still have GMT, which DVG, Mark Walker. You know, those are the guys that are consistently bringing stuff out. So there you go. So, you know, I just figured I'd drag out something old, and I picked up a bunch of it since, you know, it's not the easiest thing to find anymore. What else did I get? I got other things too, but we can talk about that later. Okay, I hit all my benchmarks. This will be the quickest. This will be the quickest one ever. So, hey Rob, finally got to see you live. Thanks, Joe. Oh, my internet burped. I'm back. Oh, good for us. So if you guys got any questions, this will be the time to do it, because I'm going to get going and get some things done. I got a lot of taping to do today and the rest of the week. I know I got a bunch of stuff coming in. I'm trying to think what else we have coming in. What? Ugh. Oh, we also have that we'll be doing painting. It comes out this week. Giant Hitters or something like that. GKD or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what the heck it's called. It's kind of a giant robot game. We were talking about it at whatchamacallit. Oh, don't you look nice today? Will you be at the Dice Tower Con in July? No, I will not be there. Sorry if you already covered it. Are you getting Fireball Island? I don't know. What a surprise. You the most... What surprised you the most at Recon? Hey Joe, how you doing? Then nothing's changed. I think what surprised me is how many people knew who I was. I was kind of like, really? And the other thing that surprised me... Now, you know, to be fair to them, I only went Friday. But, again, you know, it's the same faces. But, you know, I had Giant Killer Robots. Thank you. GKR Heavy Hitters. Yeah, that comes out this week. So, I ordered one of those. Hopefully, we get it. I pre-ordered it, so... Any Rumble Slam in the future? It's possible. It's possible. You know, you get going on so many different things. Just wanted to say hi, and I hope you don't catch Jarl's cold. Thank you, Jens. I hope I don't catch it either. But as far as surprises, I was kind of surprised at how many there weren't a lot of war games there. The dealers didn't bring a lot of war games. And I was kind of surprised at that. You had to wait till the flea market to get your hands on any. And I thought there would be more stuff. But, you know, this one's always the smaller one. The bigger one is in September. But now, which is Huracan. So, and it just makes me kind of want to go to Historicon, but I just don't think I can fit it in. That's in July. You know, we also have we have our grandbaby coming in July, so I'm making my July very limited. Like I said, after this, I'm doing Origins, and I am doing Gen Con and Historicon. Not Historicon, Huracan. And I think that's all I have planned for the year. Biggest problem for war games publishers. It's hard to keep things looking modern with small print runs. Yeah, I'll give you that. You know, the thing is that it's kind of fun. First of all, hey, Tammy, can you do me a favor? In fact, I'm going to show you this game. I really want to show this off because I want you to see what you're in for. There's 2 boxes over there. Just take the computer off of them and bring them over, if you could, please. Thank you. The Queen's going to help out this stream for a minute. So much for cutting this short. I thought I was going to be at a record at under 30 minutes because I've never had a live vlog under 30 minutes. What time is it? 9:47? We're going to get going in a little bit. Oh, thank you, my dear. Ugh. I'll get those other cards later because we don't need those. But this has solo play and it has team play. So let me just put this down. And platoon level combat in the End War. All right, this just finished the Kickstarter, and I'm just going to tell you this is superb. Superb. See, I'm watching myself. There is a lot going on here. So I'll read you the back real quick. Armageddon War is a platoon-level game set in the near future, following disease, famine, and economic collapse amongst the world's first-line powers. Conventional war erupts in the Middle East for what land remains. Old allies join the carnage, and war grows, pitting age-old adversaries and their new friends against each other. Armageddon War depicts the chaos amidst this war. FlyingPigGames.com. Yes, sir. You are actually going to see a lot more flying pigs at um at Miniature Market. You're going to have an availability to get this. Now, Greg Porter designed this, and this is a Mark Walker game. I spoke with Greg because I want to make sure that I do this right, because a lot of times I have a tendency to fumble around. Oh, hold on, let me just take a look. Solo Play 2, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, it's are you planning on doing Black Orchestra Solo Play? Yes, I am. I want to do this because Mark got this to me quick, so that kind of took a forefront as far as my War and Pieces live plays. I'm going to do War and Pieces live plays. There'll either be the Jarl and I, or solo stuff, and then we will have our where we want to choke each other with all the other stuff. But the stuff in here is like ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but because I really like everything that he does, and one of the things that I'm just a fan of is the quality, which is just off the Richter scale. And let's just take a look at some of the stuff. I mean, look at the size of these. Now, I have a very big hand, but look at the size of these chits. Now, I held up a chit before that was smaller. Ugh. Now, tell me you can't see this. Now, if you have bad eyes like I do, and you're very old like I am, you can see that a lot of this stuff is just there. And I mean, just huge. Some of the biggest chits you're ever going to see. But with that, you also have a very big board, which is just very cool. You have IEDs. I mean, just ridiculous quality. Oh boy. US, French. Oh, now Jason has a legitimate question. No, I'm not going to answer it now. How's that? There we go. Some more. And then you have all these really pinned counters, action counters. These guys are just fantastic. And it shows you how to build certain squadrons. Yes, it does have solo play. So you can have Rick's Raiders. I mean, you have all these special cards that you can it gives you everything that falls into these whole categories. There is a bunch of different guides with it. I'm going to talk more about this, so I just but the boards, I mean, they're huge and very detailed and beautiful, just like old school tactical. But you're going to be able to find all this stuff on Miniature Market very soon. And of course, if you want to get it right away, just go to Flying Pig Games. You can get it at his thing, at his site. So I'm excited about it. There is an expansion to it that I also have, which is Burning Lands. Yes. It's an expansion that brings just a lot of bad things to those that want to play it. Whew. Alright, there we go. Yeah, doesn't it look sharp? Mark Walker does his own art, which drives up the quality. Absolutely. He and one of the nicest and classiest guys you'll ever meet. Has always been very, very nice to me. I'm nobody, but I'm a fan of his stuff, and he is always just, hey, Rob, do you want a copy of this to do on your thing? Hey, Rob, he can't do enough. Do you want to talk to the designer? Do you have any questions? Is there anything that we can do for you to help you out? And let me just tell you, I'd do anything for him. The most important thing is I really like the game. Okay, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't show it. But I was reading this and I went, oh, I gotta get this to the table. I have to get this to the table. Again, just everything that you can want. Just a class guy, class company, doing a lot of great things, and that's why, when I really get to know somebody and I think, okay, this is going to be a good marriage if I put him in contact with Miniature Market, and I'll do that for people. I did it for Epic Games. We have a lot of really cool things coming out. Good morning, chat. Oh, it's Liz. How are you? Good morning, Robert. I hope you are having a great weekend. Hi, chat. I'm having a pretty good weekend. I'm with the Queen. What more can I want? Hi, Liz. Good morning. Everybody's saying hi to each other, which is always good and unto itself. Okay, so I think I said it all. I don't think there's that much more I can say. We are headed and you know, we're working on things, we're evolving things, and we are making things better on this site each and every day. We're going to be doing more painting like I promised, more gaming like we promised, wargaming. We're doing all the things that we want to do, not to be different, just because we do it because we just like doing it. You know? And that's what we try to do. Iron Hand, 1970 Walker. Thank you for doing the War and Pieces segment. I am loving everything you do, but this hits high on my watch list. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot. We're gonna do the best we can. Andy Jackson, will you return to Board Game Breakfast? I've kind of stopped watching recently. No, I will not return. I will be doing nothing with the Dice Tower ever again. I'm going to concentrate here. I'm exhausted as it is. And, you know, time is a premium. And that's it. I think I said it all. Yeah, every time I say that, then, I have to answer more things. You'll answer my question of face my wrath. Wow. He's so angry. I was actually, you know, now that we changed the name of the channel, I was thinking of trying to get some art done and doing some t-shirts. I was thinking of doing a War and Pieces t-shirt. I thought that would be kind of cool. I was thinking of doing and a Rob's tabletop world t-shirt. I think it'd be kind of cool. I think those are the only ones I would do. Justin should do t-shirts. If anybody should do t-shirts, it's that knucklehead. Okay, I think you guys asked all the questions that you had to ask. And I think that'll do it. Okay, yeah, I think that'll do it. I think we should, yeah, this time I think we really did say it all.
Answer his question.
Huh?
Answer his question.
I think I did answer his question. Let me go take a look. You'll answer my question or you'll face my... Let me see if I missed anybody's question. They remind me of the chits from Academy Games, which are awesome. Another great person who has been very, very nice to me. Armageddon War has solo in it? Yeah, that's what he asked. Yes. We will be talking about it. Alright, I think, yeah, there we go. We did it all. We'll buy 2 of each. I need an orange shirt. I already have a few other YouTube folks. Well, there you go. Jason, we'll have to get you one. We were thinking of doing it and we kind of went by the wayside. Okay. That's it. Now I've really said it all. Alright, guys. You're going to see some videos up this week. You'll see Recon. You'll see some pre-taped painting stuff. You'll see some War and Pieces. You'll see a review. And probably some live painting. And, of course, live gameplay. I don't think I could do much more than that. Unless I'd make 2 or 3 of me. And God knows my wife can only take 1 of me. So let's keep it at that. Alright, we will see you the rest of the week. Helen and Larissa, I will get a hold of you probably tomorrow evening at some point. So expect a phone call. It's time to get the Discord going. Even though the Discord seemed... I had Pierre go, you know, the Discord's doing really well. I go, Discord? He goes, yeah. He goes, Haven't you been to your own Discord? I go, I don't know how. I think Helen sent me a link to it, but I lost that, of course. And I don't even know how to sign up for it. But we need to get that going because we're going to be doing, and again, we didn't do Saturday, so for 2 weeks in a row, we didn't do our RPG Spotlight, which was...
No.
Yeah, I know, it's upsetting.
Gabby, stop.
It is upsetting. They like that. The dogs like that. So, I've got to get on there. We've got to get that set up so we can start doing our live RPG thing that I plan on doing very soon. All right. Yeah, you stretch it out, Gabby. All right. So, that's it. Guys, thanks so much. We'll see you later.